Well then, this is
Okay.
the summarized lore of Arknights. I had like a previous PPT that was like 100 slides rounded down, but I accidentally deleted it, so I made a new one.
Wow, 100. I'm gonna see your
Yeah.
PPT skills now because last time मैंने PPT बनाई थी अपने स्कूल में काफी टाइम हो गया.
Oh my. Yeah. This is going to be horrible because I made this in like 2 hours. I found out like last night that I accidentally deleted the entire thing.
I mean, that's kind of like sad. At least you're not getting marked for this. And it's not your college
Yeah. Yeah.
assignment.
So there's less stress about it.
Yes. Let's go. Oh, by
Okay,
the way,
then
actually,
let's
before
start.
you start about the Arknights, how did you get into
Uh,
Arknights?
I actually let's see. I started at about like 2021. I had like a very weak phone, and I wanted to play some like good games, not just like PUBG and Free Fire.
Hmm.
And I found this on, I think, a subreddit. I asked someone for recommendation on my potato phone, and
Okay.
they told me about it. They told me about Arknights. It's like a tower defense strategy game, and I was really big into strategy at that time.
Hmm.
I just wanted to feel smart.
Okay. Hey, that's cool. I also know all this
Yeah,
information
so
just because I want to feel smart.
yeah, yep. So, firstly, I just wanted to play the game. I downloaded it. It was about 8 GB, so that was quite costly at the time. And once I did download it, I was fully committed because I could not download any other game after that because of storage and data reasons.
Understandable.
Yep, and after I read like the first 5 chapters, I was hooked onto the story. I didn't really got into the lore at that time,
Hmm.
but still I was quite hooked. And after the, I think it was the 6th chapter, that's where things really ramped up in the story, and I got really into it.
Hmm.
And after that, I just opened the wiki and I spent like a week straight learning everything about it.
Wow. Damn. Okay, cool. Well, let's go. Let's go with the lore now. Let's see how much did you
Okay,
search about.
so
Yeah.
these are the topics. What the fuck just happened? Okay, so these are the topics. There is actually a lot to talk about. If
Hmm.
I were to talk about everything there is in it, we would be here like every all day
Mm-hmm.
for like a week. So
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
summarized 5 key topics.
All
That's
right.
the premise, the key terms and characters that
Hmm.
is quite important to know,
Hmm.
and the precursors, which is quite an integral part of the story.
Hmm.
The Babel was an side event that was very lore heavy,
Okay.
and fifth is like I guess you could say it's my favorite side story, but it is still very relevant to the actual main lore.
All right.
Okay, so first let's start with the premise. I did actually have slides prepared for this. Let's see. Okay, this here is the Doctor. Uh, he is the MC of the original Arknights game. He's
Mm-hmm.
the leader of Rhodes Island. That is the main faction in the original game.
Okay.
And the premise, I think I don't have any more slides prepared for this. Let me just this. So this is the world of Terra. That's
All right.
the actual world that is the game takes place in. You
Okay.
can see there are like small countries
Hmm.
which are donated by the hexagonal shapes.
Yes.
These are actually based on real world countries.
Okay.
So like you have Higashi here, that's Japan. You have Yan here, that's China. You
Ooh.
have Ursa's here, that's actually Russia.
Russia. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
And there you have Iberia at the very bottom, that's Spain.
Okay.
Rimbiliton, that's Australia.
Hmm.
You have Kazimierz, that's Poland. Kirak, that's I think it's Scotland. I think I am not entirely sure about that.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
You have Minos, that's actually very interesting. Minos is Athens,
Oh. Okay.
and at the very bottom, right in the middle of the sea, you have Aegir.
Hmm.
That's all. That's both the name of the race and the country. The Aegir is actually based on Atlantic,
Understood.
like Atlantis. So,
Understood. Mm-hmm.
and you have this unknown area here that is very important to the story. So,
Hmm.
be prepared about that.
Okay.
Now let's get back
Hmm.
to the story. Here are the key terms and characters which you definitely need to know if you want to understand the story.
Mm-hmm.
First, it's you.
Hmm.
The player character called the Doctor. He is the leader of the Lord's Island, the grand strategist feared by all, the ruthless tactician. Since Arknights is a strategy game, you don't actually fight. You send out your units onto the battlefield, and that is denoted by the Doctor. The Doctor sends the operators, which you call them,
Hmm.
and they fight for you. The Doctor actually physically is very weak. He can't even punch someone. I am pretty sure he tried that once and it didn't end well. And a small tidbit, he actually made instant noodles in his mouth.
Eh?
He took the ramen packet, he crushed it, he ate that, and then
Uh,
he poured boiling water into his mouth. So yeah, that's canon.
wow. Wow.
I
I
think that
can.
was just
Okay.
like a comedy bit, but yeah,
Okay.
that did happen.
All right.
Next up, we have Amia. This is like the main heroine. This is our daughter, the CEO of Rhodes Island,
Okay.
and people often mistake her for a donkey, but she's actually a bunny.
Ah, all right. Okay. Okay.
And as you would expect from a main heroine, she is actually very, very important to the story.
Mm-hmm.
For now, you just need to know that doctor actually rescued her after her parents died in a car crash.
Okay.
She would have actually died in the desert because she is from Rimbilliton originally, and
Mm-hmm.
that's Australia. So
Okay.
she's an Aussie.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Next up, we have Dr. Calcid. This is another very important character in the story. She is
Hmm.
ex-wife, ex-daughter, ex-mother, grandma. She's a friend, and she's the enemy.
Everything all at
Uh,
once.
that might be a lot to take in, but when the story started and I was at like chapter 5, she spat out like a lot of lore, which was like double-sided words meant to actually. She actually hated the doctor, and we didn't know why until Babel the event came out,
Oh,
and everyone was speculating about just about everything. Like she was the wife, she was the daughter, she probably was the mother,
I'm
everything.
confused. Like, of she's the
Yeah,
ex-wife, daughter, and mother, grandma, everything of this one person?
yeah. Yep.
Uh,
It is quite complicated, her relationship with the doctor, but I will try my best to explain it in the Babel part.
Hmm. Wow.
And
Okay.
next up, we have the Rhodes
Wow.
Island, the actual Rhodes Island. So, Rhodes Island in the lore is actually a, let's say, pharmaceutical company. There is something called oripathy, which is a disease. I'll go into that later. But their main goal is to cure oripathy, all in all.
Hmm.
And they are also a private military and just about everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we have the land ship. This is the actual Rhodes Island. Rhodes Island is actually like a small ship that travels on land because the sea is very dangerous in
All
the
right.
story.
Oh,
You can't
okay.
actually travel in the sea, you will get killed.
All
Next
right.
up, we have elite operators. These are like the
Damn.
very top, strongest characters that we have in that are working with us currently. Which is like our
दिखे तो नहीं मेरे को ये
employees.
सारे कहाँ है ये सारे गेम में ब्रो मतलब ब्रो you kidding me?
Yep, these are actually in the original game. You
Oh.
will see logos eventually. I am pretty sure he is in mentioned in
Ooh.
Enfield.
Okay.
So starting from left to right, the first is Mechanist,
Mm-hmm.
next is Scout, then we
Mm-hmm.
have Logos,
Mm-hmm.
then we have Outcast,
Mm-hmm.
this is Misery,
Mm-hmm.
then we have Mantra,
Mm-hmm.
and Storm Eye, and last we have Tulip. There are
Mm.
actually two or three more which are not in this image.
But they're
Which
all men?
no, Mantra is a woman.
Okay.
Outcast is dead, but she is a woman.
All right.
Tulip is also a woman.
Understood. Good to know.
Okay. There are actually good male characters in OG Arknights. I'm sure they will add more male characters in Enfield too.
Uh, okay.
Okay, so next up we have Originium. So let's talk about this thing. This is since this is like the actual main key thing in the story. We currently, I mean, we do actually know, but in the OG Arknights, they didn't actually knew about Originium. What it did, we only had three key features about it. So Originium, it can give you cancer. That's the first thing.
Wow.
And uh, it also like stores your actual biological information as data and sends it to a computer. That's somewhere I will explain later. But its main purpose is to store your biological information, like your memory sensors, into data.
Hmm.
That's his main purpose.
Hmm.
It's also made of pure energy, so this is like their main source of energy in the story. They use this for everything because they don't have petroleum, they don't have fossil fuels, they have originium. This powers everything.
Hmm.
And it's also a clean source of energy since once it's used up, it doesn't leave any residue. It's pure energy.
Okay.
And the last thing that it is used for is catastrophes.
As in, like, it's the nuclear power of this world.
Yep, it's like a nuclear
Hmm.
power plant,
Okay.
except it gives you cancer. Yeah,
I
I
mean, not
mean,
that the
like
other.
actual nuclear power
Yeah.
also gives you cancer, but this one is a bit more deadly than
Hmm.
that, and it also gives you magical powers.
Okay. I mean, it's again, it's like
Next up, we
similar to
have
like nuclear power, how you need to like,
yeah,
you need to store them carefully because you can get more electricity, you can get a lot of things, but it's just
yep,
that basically you're gonna die. Mm,
yeah. If
you
you
don't
touch it
handle. Yeah.
exposed, yep. Next up, we have oripathy, the actual disease that comes from originium.
Okay.
And this here is the main actual point of the original Arknights. In Enfield, it's not actually pronounced as much. I think they cured like main oripathy. It still exists in Enfield,
Hmm.
but in main Arknights, this is like the main driving force of the story.
Okay.
So oripathy is this. These are the symptoms. Once you
Ooh.
catch oripathy, you start forming small crystalline structures, which is originium on your
Hmm.
body. It either shows up on your skin or maybe not. Can be
All
entirely
right.
internal or it can be actual outwards.
This
And these
reminds
are the
me
three
of like
stages.
it reminds me of Triple Z because I mean that's if you get exposed to it, you basically become
Yeah,
ethereal.
yeah, it
Yeah.
is kind of similar,
Hmm.
except if you catch this, you get magic. Uh, yeah.
You get what?
If you have if you have oripathy, you can use magic.
Ah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is another thing they discovered about originium. If you are in a like a dense originium area, an area which has a lot of originium, you can actually bend the laws of space and reality.
Hmm. Interesting. Okay.
And these are the three stages. At stage 3, you are basically a goner. And one more thing about oripathy is you can't actually catch it like if someone touches you like that. You only catch it if you get exposed to actual active originium through your blood. But
Blood?
even then,
As in you're
yep.
supposed to like so then somebody if you they want that is like if you get injected with it. How would
If
you
you
get
get
in your blood?
or if you get like injured and you get exposed to
Okay,
originium dense
makes sense.
areas like
Okay.
that. However, there is another thing about oripathy, that is if you die while you have oripathy, your body starts turning to dust, and if someone inhales that dust, they also get oripathy.
Contagious. All right.
Yep, it is contagious only in death.
Death.
However,
Hmm.
the as you would expect from actual people in reality, they are extremely ostracized for having oripathy.
HIV
There
just
is like
got it.
yep, yep, there is like except these are like actual racism against cancer people.
I mean, not that it doesn't happen in real life. Yes, it does.
Yep. However, oripathy itself is very safe unless
Hmm.
you are somewhere nearby with an open wound. The actual patients are quite safe to be around,
Hmm.
but that doesn't stop people from being just simply racist.
Actually, yeah.
Next up, we have catastrophe.
Hmm.
This is another very big part of the story. It doesn't happen in Enfield. It only happens in the actual planet Terra.
Okay.
This is like a storm, like an actual cyclone, uh, which is basically originium clouds. This is
Wow.
originium everything.
Uh,
And
do we
if
know how it happens, or it's gonna be a spoiler if you tell me?
yeah, there is practically no reason for it except
Huh?
it just simply happens. It just sort of happens
So
because
it's
originium
like a
itself is
tornado happens, and it's like simple like that, a natural
ye-
phenomena.
uh, Yep, it is a natural phenomenon in this entire
World.
world
Hmm.
that is caused by a character that is spoiler.
Okay.
However, what you need to know is catastrophes inflict oripathy onto people. If you are in an area that is
Makes
going through a
sense.
catastrophe,
Hmm.
you will get oripathy,
Hmm.
and it also basically just destroys everything. So this
Uh,
is like a city getting destroyed by
so
a
basically,
catastrophe.
understood. So it's like an extreme form of pandemic.
Yep, it's like nothing but just destruction.
Hmm. Okay. All right.
And to save themselves from that destruction, we have nomadic cities.
All right.
So as you saw in Rhodes Island, they have a land ship. This
Hmm.
is basically just entire city on a land ship. So these things can move
How
around.
big are? Okay.
Yep, that is a building and that is a lake inside of city.
Wow.
And
Okay. This is
almost
giving me
every country.
2012 feeling. I don't know. It just reminded me of that. But obviously in a larger scale, it's like, wow.
Yep.
All right.
I mean, they are
Noah's
basically
Ark.
escaping from a world-ending disaster. So yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And to actually warn them about catastrophes, we have catastrophe messengers. I do
Okay.
not have a slide prepared for that. I think I forgot.
No
But
problem. Hmm.
catastrophe messengers basically they scout the area around everywhere.
Okay.
And if they spot a catastrophe, they quickly reach their nomadic cities
Yeah, so they're
respectively.
basically
And
better than the normal our disaster management system in our. Okay, forget it. Yes, sounds
and
better.
I mean, like catastrophes are quite easy to predict because they are like cyclones which never end. So they
Okay,
are constantly moving around. So they are
but then
quite
how do you
easy
know where
to
they are
spot.
if that's predictable?
Uh, I mean, I don't really remember, but they never actually just happen out of nowhere. They actually come from somewhere specific, which is
Somebody
not yet
causes it,
revealed.
you mean to say?
Yep. We
Okay.
do know who causes it, but we don't know how exactly they are formed.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep, there is a little bit mystery to it. I think it will be revealed in the current arc, which is arc 3 of the current
Uh,
story.
all right.
And then we have arts, the actual
Ooh.
magic
Okay.
system.
All right.
So arts, let's just say once you catch oripathy, you can use arts, but that is not the only way to
Okay.
use arts.
Wait, do you mean to
You
say
can
that these people have oripathy?
Some of them do have oripathy, but it is not like a requirement to use arts. You can actually use something called an arts unit,
Huh.
which is a small box that has active originium inside it, and you
Hmm.
can use that as a catalyst to use arts.
Okay.
Those people are called casters.
Hmm.
Uh, it can come in various forms, like a gun or something.
Understand.
And Wolfguard, I don't think he's oripathy positive. However, I'm not entirely sure. I haven't read his file yet.
Okay.
Arts are basically, let me just explain it a bit more. It's not your traditional magic system, since if you have oripathy and you use arts, that can actually progress your oripathy thing.
Oh, Emo said he has
So,
oripathy. Okay. Wow.
so
Now I'm just
yep.
sad.
So if you have oripathy and you use arts more frequently, then you will die quicker. That is something.
Oh.
And
But so just a question. So this is
yep,
untreatable?
yep, it's permanent. However, in Enfield, they have like minimized the actual symptoms and the lethality of it. So you will die, but you will die slower.
Wow. Cool.
The Yep, arts also like it depends on person to person. So like Wolfguard has fire type arts,
Mm,
and some people can explode rocks, some people can like use telekinesis, so it depends from person to person.
okay.
Everybody has like a special arts that they can use.
Understand.
And then we have the races. Yep, we come to racism now. uh,
Well, let's mute that
that
part. We'll cut that part.
it is like an integral part of the story as well.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Mm.
first we have the ancients. These are like
Ooh.
the
Wow.
common
Damn.
animals. So the at the very left side, you have Mountain. That's his operator name. His real name is Antonio. He's
Looks like a
a
mafia
mountain
guy.
lion, as you can see.
I can see that.
Yeah, he's like a billionaire son. However, he was like
Wow.
I think his story was his father was killed and his uncles took his wealth and he was sent to prison.
Oh, same story. India में. ठीक है.
Yep, and to his right we have Thorns. He's from Iberia, which is Spain,
Understood.
and he's an urchin. He's a sea urchin.
Okay. Okay.
And here we have this actual tiger woman. You will be surprised, but her actual name is Waifu.
You're kidding, right?
No, no, her name is Waifu.
For real?
Uh, yep, her actual name is Waifu. It's Y and Fu, so there's a she's Chinese,
Oh.
so I
Oh.
think that
Okay.
is a common name. Yep.
Okay.
She may
Yeah.
be a tiger, but she comes under the same category as feline. So there are actually different names for
Hmm.
different species
Hmm.
that come under the ancients. Ancients are like the common animals,
Okay.
which have been turned into people. That actually
Okay.
happened through Originium. They were exposed to Originium for like thousands of years,
तो
and they
जानवर बन
turned
गए?
into people.
अच्छा
No,
ओ
they
जी
turned into
जानवर
people
से
from
इंसान बन गए.
animals.
Oh.
Yep. That is another
Wow.
function of Originium, which is quite strange to be honest. It
Yeah.
can alter the biology of actual living
Species.
beings.
Interesting.
Yep.
She reminds me of Tigris from Kung Fu Panda.
Yep. I also thought about that. And from right to her, we have Dijon Brescher.
Ooh,
I don't
antelope?
remember her. Yep. She's I think she's a deer of some kind,
That's
or
a
maybe she
deer is
might be a
different. It
forte.
looks like it's an antelope.
Yeah, I don't really remember her exact animal she's based on.
Hmm.
She is German though.
Nice. Okay.
There is some story behind her name, but we don't have the time to go into that. All you
Okay.
need to know,
Okay.
the ancients are people which are based on actual real life animals.
Okay.
And then we have the elders.
Wow.
These are characters which are based on mythical creatures. So at the very left side we have Lee.
Okay.
He's based on a dragon.
Hmm.
And then
Damn.
on his right side we have Helugar. He's although
Hot.
he comes under the category of birds, he's I think I've already told you he's a uh, what do you call it? Hippogriff. Yeah.
Understood.
He's also the same character as
Hog.
Pogarechnik.
Hmm.
Yep, they are the same characters. And on to his right we have
He's the
Iblana.
granddaddy. Okay. Okay.
She's a dragon. She's a Western dragon, different from Lee, which is a Chinese dragon. She's a
Okay.
Western dragon.
Okay.
And she is also dead. This is a corpse.
Okay.
Her arts allow her to use necromancy, and she killed herself and used that on herself. She is effectively immortal, I think.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
And on to her right, we have Hulheak. She is a Cuckoo clan, which is from, I think, the Aztec mythology. She is a half bird, half snake.
Half bird,
And
half snake? Listen, I haven't heard of
yep,
anything like that. Half bird, half snake. Ew.
she is a Cuckoo clan, the actual mythical creature, which is from Aztec mythology.
Which mythology is that?
Aztec.
Oh, what is that?
That is like I think it comes from Africa,
Oh, okay. Wow.
and her species has a crazy ritual in which they basically implant all the knowledge from their ancestor into their child's brain, which
Okay.
gives them immense knowledge, but then it also shortens their lifespan from hundreds of years to basically tens.
10? Like 10 साल का बच्चा मर
Uh,
जाएगा?
and I mean tens, like 50s,
Oh,
40s,
अब basically human बना
like
दिया. ठीक है.
yep. She could live up to like 120, 50. That's her maximum life expectancy. But after the ritual, it drastically shortens their lifespan.
Understood. Okay.
And she is also crazy because of that ritual. Having thousands of ages of memories in your head probably won't feel
Trissy
good.
Psycho, like Hanji from Attack on Titan.
No,
Oh.
she is basically a killer. The-
Oh.
Yeah,
Assassin?
she is an
Or like psycho?
yep. She's a mercenary, I think. She
Oh, then
did
I
try
guess
to kill
yeah.
a lot of people, and I think she
PTSD
has
हो गया
killed a
फिर.
lot of people.
Mm, understood.
And next up, we have the T-Cars. So I think I already told you that a lot of the people in Terra were actually brought from a different world.
No, you didn't.
Uh, okay, I probably missed that part, but a lot of these, the elders and
I gotta
the
zoom in.
ancients,
Huh.
they were both brought over by the precursors from a planet called Telos 2, which you might know. It is the planet in
Yes.
Enfield.
Heard that. At least
So
I
they,
heard the term Talos in not the term actually. वो जब starting screen होता है तो left corner screen में होता है एकदम से याद आया मेरे को.
yeah, that is the server name, I think. So they
Ah,
brought the precursors brought a lot of animals, like in a project Noah's Ark. They brought
okay.
them
Hmm.
to Terra, and then they left them there. And through Originium, they actually evolved into human beings. However,
Huh.
the Tikas, these were the actual native people that were living in Terra before they brought those animals.
I see. So are they not
And
like they look like they've got like horns and stuff. Have they not evolved into like from animals to
yeah, they
humans?
they all. I mean, the actual Tikas were monster-like creatures, but they also evolved through Originium to look more human.
Okay. Is she taller than him?
And yeah, she is actually very tall.
Eee. What's her I mean height if you'll go with the lore?
She is about, I think, 199.
अबे फीट में बताओ मेरे को नहीं पता.
199 centimeters would be like about 7 feet.
Oh. Wow. Damn. It's
And
important
the
चीज पूछनी
Tikas
थी.
were originally they were like one species of people, but they did divide into four
Okay.
through different circumstances.
Hmm.
So first we have Logos. He is our elite operator.
Hmm.
Uh, he works for Rhodes Island,
Hmm.
and he's a Sarcas.
What's that?
Specifically, he's a Banshee.
What's that?
The Sarcas are a group of people which are based on demons and other types of creatures from like biblical mythology. So
Understood.
like succubus, demons, banshees, gargoyles, those type of things.
Hmm. Okay. Understood.
So, however, all of them basically just go by Sarcas. So it is a group of people which come under the same category as Sarcas.
Okay.
They have special sub races.
Hmm.
They just simply use Sarcas for simplicity sake.
हाँ कोई बात नहीं इंडिया जैसे
Logos,
हो गया तो गुजराती मराठी भी होते हैं लोग इस तरह का ना.
yeah, just like that.
एक्सप्लेन
And
करना पड़ता है. समझ नहीं आता फिर तो.
Logos himself is a banshee. Uh, his story is quite graphic.
Hmm.
Banshees are primarily female. They are primarily female. Logos is like the only male banshee in his species.
Okay. Wow. All right. Must be in the band. Okay,
And
I'm kidding. Hmm.
and next to him we have Hoshiguma. She's an oni, so like a Japanese oni,
What's that?
like a Japanese demon.
Got it.
That's the simplest way to explain that.
Okay.
Onis are they were Sarkas before. However, they migrated to Higashi, which is Japan, and they slowly evolved to be Onis.
Hmm. Okay.
And they have a special trait which is bloodlust. So if they are in a prolonged battle, they grow stronger by the second.
Eh?
And at
Okay.
certain point, after their bloodlust is full, they will go on a rampage and kill everything.
Oh my God, Helsing.
Yep, just like that.
Yeah.
And next to her, we have this short character.
Hmm.
I don't remember her name. She's an NPC.
Clearly, you remember
And
all the important ones. Hmm.
uh,
Yeah.
she was in only side story, so I don't really remember. I read that side story like 3 years ago.
Ah. Okay.
And she's a Durin, and she's I think a dwarf. However,
Okay.
they are more closer to hobbits.
Hmm. Okay.
And this is her actual height. So they are like 4 feet tall at max.
Understood.
This is
Okay.
a fully grown woman.
Understood. She's like
And
this one from Piper from Triple Z.
Yeah, yep, just like that.
Hmm.
However, it is an entire race of people. And
Oh,
one
so
special thing
all of
about
them. So
Durin
and
is,
then they have like male, female. All of them. They have the same height.
yep,
Ah, okay,
males might be like a few centimeters tall, but that's about it. They mostly
understand.
grew up to 4 feet. And they
Got
have
it.
a special trait. They live underground. They are
Burrows?
very, yep, no, like actual cities underground.
Oh,
Actual big
reminds me
cities.
of
They also have like a,
this Gurren Lagann. Uh-huh.
oh yeah, just like that. However, they are very technologically advanced, so they have
Hmm.
actual fake sky and machines and shit, and they actually are party people. So they
Ah,
drink and they laze around.
cool. Basically, that's what you're supposed to do in life. But okay, yeah.
Yep, and to the extreme right, we have Exushii.
Angel?
She's yep, she's a Sancta.
Hmm.
They are traders.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they were basically Sarcas. However, they backstabbed the Sarcas and they went to join another god.
No.
And that god gave them halos and wings made of
Oh
pure
my God.
energy.
This is why Netanyahu gets all the money from Trump. Just getting good
And
reference to understand stories.
and there is another special thing about the Sancta that they have empathy.
Hmm.
So they can feel each other's emotion which are in their vicinity. And another
Okay.
thing is that if a Sancta kills another Sancta,
Hmm.
then she or he will turn into back into a Sarkas. They basically get banished.
Ah, Satan. Okay.
Yeah. They basically turn back into a demon from being an angel, like a fallen
Oh
angel
my God,
thing.
so biblical. Okay.
Yeah, they are basically based on biblical things, the
Yeah.
Antarctica's race. And
Wow.
they also have a very deep culture about guns. They really
Okay.
like guns. Like
Americans.
every Sancta, yeah, every Sancta is given a gun which they must carry at with themselves at all times.
Told you, such biblical and political context to these games, I swear.
And next up we have the
Oh,
Ferenmuts.
wow, it's getting better and better.
Yep. And
Damn.
these are the actual gods of Arknights. These are like
Wow.
godlike beings. So at the very left side we have Kirag.
She reminds me of
She's a
Columbina from like Columbina maybe?
Genshin.
Yeah. एकदम से देख के
Yeah,
लगा
I
क्योंकि I
think.
haven't played Genshin, so I don't know. I only took by the look of the one that thing that she has two things coming out of her hair, like on the right and left. It reminds me of Columbina's
Oh,
like appearance, just like
yeah.
hairstyle
Appearance-wise,
kind
she
of.
does seem
Yeah,
quite similar. She's what do you call it? She's from a country called Kirag, and she's also named Kirag. She was very not good at naming herself,
I mean,
and
so why did she name herself? Why did nobody else name her?
she's a god. I don't think anyone has
I'm
the
not.
power to
I don't
name her.
think Hades named himself.
Well, Hades was born by.
And
I
nor
think he
did
was born by the
Alante
god of
or
time.
Athena or I'm definitely sure Ganesha ने तो अपना नहीं रखा.
Well, she named herself Kerag after the place she rules, which is Kerag. So,
Kerark.
and people called that place Kerag. So, I guess the people named her.
I think she was like, okay, this is too much work. Just name me after the place you guys live in. She's
Yeah,
smart,
yeah.
actually.
However, she actually lives incognito. She doesn't actually tell the people that she is their god.
So she
She,
roams around the people?
no, the place she rules, which is based around Scandinavia, the
Huh?
old school Scandinavia,
Okay.
and
I can tell from
they
the
have like
clothing.
a
Yeah.
yeah, and they have like a priest culture. So there is a head priest, which basically is like their prime minister.
Huh?
Uh, and she that is also a girl, and she basically accompanies her, the head priest. So it
Oh,
is
so
like a
okay, understood.
strong
Hmm.
yeah, it is like a matriarchy thing. So she guides the
Oh,
priest, which is
nice. See, that's how
usually a
Scandinavian
woman,
countries do better. Yeah, okay.
and she basically guides her. So only the
This is
priest
like Finland. I'm
priest
sorry, but I had to say that. It's like Finland right now. If you look at
yeah, I
the
mean it's like a mixed culture
political
thing. Yeah.
scenario.
So usually only the priest knows that she is their god, uh, and they have a very close relationship together.
Hmm.
But there are some very smart people there which actually know about her.
Understood.
And next up, we have these three. These three are from the same god, which split himself into 12 equal pieces. These three are from the same god,
Where
basically.
did the other seven मुझे मैथ्स नहीं आती 5 वो कहाँ गए दूस बाकी वाले
I couldn't really fit them in here. I did send an image in like the Enfield chat. You did actually react to that too.
देख तू जाके यार नहीं पे कुछ जा ओके बाद में देख लूंगी
Okay, I'll send it to you.
okay all
So
right
this one is all of them are basically like
and how
used
come
to promote
and this
Chinese
is
culture.
so all of these are like present in the original Arknights game
Yep, these are all playable characters.
bro कहाँ पर है गेम
So first we have Ling. She is
okay
like a very big wine enthusiast. She's always drunk. She's
oh she's
also
like
like
this
the
one god
strongest.
of like who drinks wine who got what was his name it comes
Uh,
in oh shit I forgot this why did I study English honors if I forget the names? It starts with H, something like that. Anyways, I'll
each.
remember it later.
Okay. So the Ferenmut are basically used to promote Chinese culture. They usually have an event centered around a specific Chinese culture thing. Ling was around wine. Then we have Chongyue, right to her. He was used to promote martial arts. And next to him, we have Wang, the current latest character in Arknights.
Wow.
He was used to promote Go, like the board game Go.
Huh?
Go, the board game, like checkers.
I have no clue.
Yeah, it's just a complicated version of checkers. You don't need to know more about
The
that.
one with the circles and stuff?
Yeah, like the white and black circles.
Yes. Oh, that I know. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was talking about
Uh,
Bacchus. Bacchus is the god of wine. Bacchus, Dionysius, and
ah,
Bacchus. Mm.
oh. I think wasn't Dionysus the god of wine?
It's his other name. Dionysus/Bacchus.
Oh,
Hmm.
I see. Chongye basically gave up his pheromone powers. He sealed them in a sword,
Hmm.
and he became mortal. However, he's still actually stronger than the average character. Since he basically created martial arts for them, the Chinese people in Terra, and he practiced martial arts for 10,000 years.
Okay.
Uh, Wong, I do not know about him. The story hasn't came out yet, so I haven't had the chance to read it. However, there is some interesting things going on with him.
I can think
He
about
has like
interesting things.
yeah,
I'm being
but
serious. No,
was
I'm
that
kidding.
like a
Yeah.
was that like a special
Mm.
joke?
No, nothing.
Uh, he has like a evil brother, evil twin, as you can see from the yin yang thing
Yeah.
from his.
Okay. All right.
The however, this is not like their actual form. The actual form is this.
Better. I mean,
This
I wow.
this giant thing in the sky, that is the actual Sui, which split himself into 12 pieces.
12.
Yep,
Man.
and they are
Beautiful.
still equally powerful. And
Yeah.
he was currently we don't have that many Ferenmuts in the story of Arknight. That is because they were killed
Hmm.
by the Precursors.
Hmm.
Here's what Terra actually looked like before Precursors were here. These are all like Ferenmuts. These are all godlike beings.
ये penguin shape का क्या है?
And I think it's supposed to be a dinosaur of some kind. It is a specific type of Ferenmut.
Hmm.
We don't actually have very much info about Ferenmuts because they were killed, so they didn't really develop their story that much.
Hmm. Understood.
And to give some context, this is a human being next to a Ferenmut. That is its eye, and that is an actual person, like
What?
a normal size.
Oh
That is a
my
normal sized human
god.
being.
Godzilla who? I mean, wow. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Damn. Nice. Okay. Got it.
Next up, we have the Beast Lords.
Hey, it's
These
a
are
kawaii.
similar. These are like similar entities, just like Ferenmuts. These are effectively immortal. All Beast Lords are immortal. They can't really be killed. One important distinction between Ferenmuts and Beast Lords is that Ferenmuts are territorial beings. They can only really express their authority on a specific piece of land.
एंड ये बप्पी लहरी वाला पेंगुइन कौन है भाई?
Oh,
Hmm.
this is Emperor. His name is Emperor. He is an
For
emperor
a penguin.
penguin. He's a very renowned rapper, and
Okay.
he runs a mercenary
Wow.
group. He runs
Damn.
a he runs a
Okay.
mercenary group called Penguin Logistics. They are basically a delivery bodyguard,
He's got a
everything.
gun. Is that Tupac?
Yep, Tupac is canon to Arknights. That is
No.
another thing.
No way. What? Dude, this game is getting better and better. Like oh cute. Okay. Wow.
And next to him we have Dolly. So she is actually in Enfield. If you, I think you did got Ardelia, the character sheep. Uh,
Mm,
Dolly, this beast lord actually bounded herself to Ardelia, and she traveled to Talos too with her.
I see. Dolly. मेरे ऑफिस में है
Yep.
Dolly.
Next to him we have the Lion King Gwaine.
Oh, literally Lion King?
Yep, he is a king of a country called Victoria, which is based on England.
Wow. These guys really I'm whoever built this whole lore, these guys really, really worked on it on this shit. Damn.
Yep,
Okay,
that
why
is why I'm very invested in it.
I can tell
And
why
there
you
are
are.
actually more beast lords. I haven't really put them here
Okay.
because of space issues.
Makes sense.
These are actually the three most important ones which show up in story quite a lot. Gwen was like the main character in Arc 2 of Arknights.
Gwen? How do you spell it?
Gwaine, Gwain.
Gwai. Okay.
And this is a beast lord.
Sears Black. I'm kidding.
This is a beast lord in Sami, the space
Sami?
very near
As in
to
like
the
our
Collapsals.
Sami?
No. Like
Okay.
Sami is a place. Sami. It is a country.
Okay.
They have like a very great like priest and what do you call it? Foreseeing culture, I think, which is based on Scandinavia.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
she actually gives them
Wow.
prophecies. She gives her people prophecies to protect them. And the reason I've put her specifically here is I read somewhere in Enfield that she traveled with them to Talos too.
Okay.
So she might appear in Enfield. However, I can't find that document anymore, so I might be misremembering. However, do look out for her. She might be in the game.
Damn, this is beautiful. अब इसमें क्या फाक था
Next
ब्रो?
up,
अच्छा ठीक है आगे
इसमें
चलते हैं. नहीं हाँ सोने लगे.
and then we have the history of the precursors. This is like the actual main lore bit, the actual history. So first, let's meet the most
यार
evil
अभी
woman
मत
in
करो
Terra.
sound alert यार please. अभी don't put the sound alert.
So I have actually muted the stream because it was conflicting with the
Yeah, नहीं अभी रुक जाओ
call
because
sound.
the thing is वो sound alert आएगा फिर वो miss हो जाती है सब चीजें. Okay, let's go.
I see. Okay, so this is the most evil woman in Terra.
Okay.
This is Priestess. She is the creator of Originium. She did create
बस religion
Originium.
से ही सब start होता है मैं बता रही हूँ.
And she is like immortal, basically.
Okay.
She is a mimetic entity. Basically,
अरे
any
redacted
knowledge
files
about her
Epstein के
gets
यहाँ कैसे आ
deleted.
गई?
Well, she deleted it actually. She
Ah.
can do that.
Wow.
And her plan basically, so Originium, you remember that? Originium, if you remember, the Originium converts your body into data. So that her plan was to use that data and send every living being on the planet into a like a simulation called the assimilated universe.
I don't know about the simulation, but I understand the data. मतलब हमारी government तो ऐसी मतलब ऐसी बोलने वाली थी. But okay.
Yeah, so her plan was to send every living being on the planet into the assimilated universe. which is basically just a simulation in a computer.
मतलब इसको
And
वीआर गेम खेलना था बस और क्या.
she did actually had a very good reason behind it, which I will be going into. However, you
Is it
do
similar to Madara?
no, it is definitely not similar to Mara. She had a very good reason for it.
Is it a bad
She
reason or good
basically
reason?
just
Good reason as in the plan was good, or good reason as in humanity based good?
uh like she did it for the betterment of the entire human race as in a
Basically Madara.
collective, but
Hmm.
yeah, she went mad slightly
Okay.
during the plan.
I mean, every genus goes
Uh,
mad, no problem.
yeah, and so Originium, she did create it, and its main purpose was to send every living being into the simulated universe. That was the original purpose of the Originium, not this arts and energy type of thing.
Ah.
And
Wow.
the computer in which this is the assimilated universe, this is all data, the liquid at the bottom, and the sky is priestess. That rhombus thing, that is priestess.
Matlab, how did she become a rhombus?
She has
Shapeshifter?
and she no, she actually has authority over simulated universe. This is all digital space.
Oh, so she represents herself with this rhombus.
Yes, has the highest authority over the assimilated universe, which is inside a computer, which is
Mm.
uh, the computer is in space. It is
Wow.
the second moon of Terra. The entire
Damn.
moon is a computer. The moon is fake, basically.
Listen, she got her solid plan. I'm not lying.
Yep. And she did had a very solid reason for doing all of this. She did went slightly mad due to her brain being overloaded with information.
Okay.
And then we have Oracle. She
Ooh.
he was he was her partner basically. So
And
husband,
partner in
wife thing.
crime?
Yep, he made
Okay.
Originium with her. He was the second in
Wait,
lead
wait, wait,
for
wait,
the
wait.
Originium
So
project.
Originium, it came from this priestess. She's the one who's made Originium.
Yep, and he helped her.
तभी बस open हाँ ठीक है. Sorry.
And this is Oracle. If you look closely, he's our main character, the Doctor. So before he
वही
was the
मैं
Doctor,
सोची. हाँ.
he was the Oracle, and after he was Oracle, he was the ghost of Babel.
Did he like? Is it like he
I,
regretted and then be like, रुक जाओ मैं थोड़ा कर लेता हूँ डॉक्टर बन जाता हूँ because मैंने ये सब
Actually,
disaster किया.
I will go into that in
Okay.
the Babel part of the. Basically, you need to know that Oracle and Priestess have a very close relationship, and Doctor helped Priestess in making Originium and the
Understood.
entire assimilated universe.
Got it.
He
नहीं
has
मतलब ये
the second
AK-47
most.
एक हाथ से कैसे मतलब? But okay.
Yeah, that I just put that for aura.
अच्छा.
There is nothing.
Okay, it's not really for her. It looks actually stupid, but okay. Good.
Yeah, and he has the second most knowledge about Originium, so that's why he's the main character of our story. And then I'm gonna talk about the precursors or the predecessors. You can call them anything.
Predecessors
So
of who?
the entire human race of Arknights.
अच्छा न्यान ठीक है.
So precursors are a type 4 civilization on the Kardashev scale. So a Kardashev scale is actually a real world term. It measures how advanced a civilization is based on how much energy they are
Yeah.
consuming. So a type 1 civilization can use the energy of their entire planet effectively.
Okay.
And a type 2 civilization can use the energy of their entire solar system. The type 3 civilization can use the energy of their entire universe, the galaxy. And a type 4 civilization can use the energy of their entire universe. And a type 5 civilization can use energy of multiple universes effectively.
Understood.
And humans are currently 0.7 on the Kardashev scale.
Okay. अरे कर दो
So
यार
that's
ballistic
the
missile launcher तो कह रही हूँ.
that is basically just to give a scale on how advanced the precursors actually
I
were.
see.
They were type they were a type 3 civilization. I messed up that number. So the precursors could manipulate their entire galaxy however they saw fit.
Wow.
And one example of that is the Telos 2, the planet in which Endfield takes place, and
Okay,
Terra, the planet on which OG Arknights take place. They both
understood.
have the same rotation and day, night, and season cycle. That is
Okay.
because the precursors synchronized both the planets and their entire rotation, seasons, and their years.
They control it?
Yep, they controlled the entire planet of Talos to make it similar, their season cycle, to Terra, or maybe it was the other way around.
Why would they do that?
I don't really know. The end field data didn't really got that far. I
Ah.
mean,
I
and
mean, it's like,
end field
see,
just
like
came
kind
out.
of, it's like either it's for the same occupation because we humans are amazing when it comes to occupation. So, like for example, if we wanna find another planet we can like try and alter so that we can actually go and have civilization, maybe that could be one reason.
Yeah, so like it would be very difficult to maintain relations if they have different day-night cycles and all that.
Hmm, makes sense.
And the precursors had a problem, which is the threat from above. You will see that it is completely black because we do not have any information about it.
It's like saying that
Or
okay, God to me marega, but you don't know what it's like.
yeah, so the observers were a civilization that were even higher on the Kardashev scale than the
Oh, so they
precursors.
existed.
Yep, and
Hmm.
the observers had one goal, that was to erase all life.
Hmm.
We
Okay.
don't know why they did that, but we do know their goal was to remove the precursors from like every planet and galaxy,
Every what planet?
every planet, because precursors were a Type 3 civilization. They were spread out through the entire galaxy,
Okay. I heard something wrong. Okay,
and
cool. Oh,
to save themselves from the uh,
you heard gay too,
observers.
right? See, I'm not the only one who
What?
heard gay. I heard gay.
What?
I heard gay too. That sounds like what
Oh,
planet?
did,
Anyways,
did I say? Did I say gay?
I think I heard it. Maybe it was you and me and everyone here in the chat who heard, like, we thought you said gay planet. So I was like, oh, okay. Interesting.
Okay, so the star pod, uh, they so to save themselves from the observers' attack,
Okay.
the entire planet of Terra is covered in a dome-like structure, which is the star pod, which
Understood.
makes the planet invisible to anyone that is outside the planet, and that
Okay.
also traps everyone that is inside the planet, like into the planet, so they can't go out and no one can come in.
Ah. Hmm.
And that
No
also messes
invasion.
up the like stars position and stuff, because it is like a fabric thing, it is a
Hmm.
translucent fabric,
Hmm.
so they can't use stars to actually look for directions and things, the people of Terra.
Okay. Okay.
And this is actually a very big thing that was revealed in an event called the Lone Trail. That
Mm-hmm.
was like a very big event, and I think the it was the, have you heard of Baldur's Gate 3?
Baldur's Gate कहाँ से इधर आ गया bro?
Yeah, the director, no, the main story writer of Baldur's Gate 3 actually praised the event, which was Lone Trail in Arknights.
What? Oh my
Yep, the story
god.
was just that good. It was that peak that even the
Damn.
main story writer of Baldur's Gate 3 praised it. And
Crazy. Okay.
the
Oh, there we
starport
have a question. We
effectively,
have a question,
yeah,
Dave.
yep,
So
yep.
Madesh
I'm
is
open to
asking,
questions.
um, is this star pod breakable in the lore?
Actually, I am going to go into that. The
Okay.
entire story of Lone
All
Trail
right.
was breaking the starport.
Oh, so it's breakable. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yep. I mean, it's not very much
Wrongly
breakable. It
type.
is
Arigato.
from a Type 3 civilization.
Understood.
So, to like the precursors were actually trapped inside Terra for many thousands of years because of this star pod. They couldn't go out, and no one could come in. And so they did travel to other planets, and that was through the Stargate.
I've
The
heard about
Stargate was
Stargate.
their, yep,
Where did I hear
that is
Stargate?
how in Enfield.
Huh.
The the Stargate is how people from Terra came to Enfield planet.
Oh, so this is how. Oh, wait, that's the first scene where our penguin enters.
Yep.
Okay,
So
understood.
the Stargate was like a teleporter thing. Uh, it basically connects two places together. This was their final resort. The Precursors planned to save themselves from the Observer. This was their final resort. Uh, if nothing worked, then they would use the Stargate to escape to another planet and wait it out the attack of the Observers.
Okay. Does
How?
Star Citizen make appearance in Arknight?
What's that?
I have no idea. Yuki asked it. I thought that was an
Uh,
intelligent
I don't
question.
I don't think that makes an appearance from what I know.
Okay.
However, the Stargate was their last resort. They did actually prepare a lot of things to save themselves from the observers. Originium was one of the actual successful experiments. The priestess plan was to use the Originium's assimilated universe and take every single precursors into the assimilated universe.
Hmm.
So they would live
Hmm.
in a digital world, but they would actually live. So
Okay.
that was her plan.
All right. All right.
And
Oh, that was
this,
the what do you Americans call it? The greater good. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So that was priestess's plan. And this is an open Stargate.
नहीं था यार मतलब VR गेम के पार्ट बन जाते सब.
And
ठीक है. But it
however,
failed.
the Stargate
Okay.
actually failed. And
Oh.
there, what failed was it connected to a specific coordinate in the universe,
Hmm.
which brought in a mimetic entity called the Collapsals.
Okay.
And
Black hole.
Collapsals are one of the biggest threats currently in the world of Arknights.
What are
Basically,
these?
what
Have you seen them yet?
no, you do not see them in Talos 2 actually, and it's better if you do not see them in Talos 2 because then everyone would be dead.
Oh. Okay.
So collapsals are a special kind of entity. Basically, if you know that they exist, then you are at risk of being killed by them. So
Understood.
they are an
And what
info
kind of
hazard.
entity are they? Like they're like biological entity because I can what I see right now is just like animals being sucked out and all that the life being
Uh,
sucked out. What are these things?
yeah, these is they are both physical and non-physical entities. So they do not have a physical body. They exist only as information and energy. However, they can
What?
take physical bodies of other people.
Wow.
So once you know about that collapsals exist, your head can actually collapse itself into a small
Black
black
hole.
hole, and that's when you know you have been turned into a collapsal. And if you know
What the
about
heck?
Dungeon Meshi, it was an anime that had
Yes,
collabed
I've
with.
heard about it.
Yep, yep.
Never ही मैंने
Dungeon
देखा.
Meshi
Okay.
collabed with Arknights, so we had this image from that.
Damn. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
All right. Okay.
we got all of them as like playable characters, so that was cool. However, the actual 6 star was very weak,
Yeah. Wait, this is Dungeon Meshi
and
is
that
one now that where these knights go and then they make food out of these
yeah yeah yep yep
okay, yeah, Dungeon Meshi. Okay.
yeah they tried to eat a collapsal and then they turned into one.
Fuck. No wonder.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah,
Got it.
so that is collapsal. They are currently the one of the two biggest threats in Terra.
Okay.
Basically, everyone, the major governments have controlled the information about collapses. Only specific people know about collapses because they can sense fear, and if you are very mentally weak, you can turn into a collapsal at any time.
Basically depression में चले गए तो फिर तो हो गया.
Yeah, depression, fear, hatred, those
Understood.
if you
So
have very
it
negative
basically any kind of
emotions.
negative energy and they take it. Okay, understood.
Yep. And if you know about collapsals while you are having a mental breakdown, you turn into one, and they can spread. They can actually spread themselves. If there is one collapsal, they can actually turn other people into collapsals as well.
Wow.
Uh, if you remember in like the very first part, there was a statue in Enfield that broke its arm, and you could climb up the statue.
As in the first part
Uh,
where I have to fight it.
no, like the very first tutorial stage in the snowfields.
I don't remember it at all.
Well, basically, there was a race of Sarcas, which were the Wendigos.
Uh-huh.
So the Wendigos were like the main force which were attacking these collapsals and keeping them at bay.
Mm. Okay, Zeno, you can ask, if collapses are just data, why can't they come to Talos too?
Because they can only come through the Stargate actually. The Stargate connected the two worlds together, and they suddenly slipped through.
Ah, okay. Another question. Do you still keep your consciousness when you become a collapsal, or you're just a zombie?
Uh, I have read about it. If you turn into a collapsal, you basically lose every single like motor function of your body.
Mm,
You can't understand language and you can't do maths. That is, my personal theory is that once you turn into a collapsal, your head gets filled with so much information that your head collapses into a black star due to the sheer influx of information, and that's
makes
why you
sense.
just basically become a puppet.
And so when you become a puppet, what is the one source of energy that is controlling them?
That is this black hole. That is the main collapsal.
And every particular collapsal like controls one person, and then they can transfer to others
They
or
ask you how
infect
you
It is
are,
a
others.
and
hive
you say
mind.
that
It
you're
is actually
fine
a
when
hive
you're not
mind.
really fine. They just can't
Okay.
get into it because they would never understand.
And we have
Okay.
the sarcophagus. This was the last hope of the predecessors.
Hmm.
This was another one of their attempts to save themselves from the observers.
Hmm.
This is basically like cryogenic sleep. You can go inside and you can stay in there for like a very long time, like really long time,
Hmm.
and your body will stay preserved. And
Like those Arnold Schwarzenegger को freeze करके जो किया था Terminator. ठीक है.
yeah. Uh, However, you can't stay in there for like millions of years. It only works for at least like 10,000. That is the minimum limit of a sarcophagus.
As in people or years?
People, like people can only stay in a sarcophagus for 10,000 or so years. After that, your body starts to disintegrate.
Understood. Oh, दस
And
साल
it
जिएगा भी
also
कौन?
takes like,
ठीक है.
yeah, I mean, oh, well, your body goes into like cryogenic sleep. So your body stays the same.
Hmm. And you can like, oh,
And
understood. ठीक. Cool.
yeah, so you can wait out like 10,000 years. So that was like the plan of the predecessors. They
Is
were going
that
into
how, very
sarcophagus.
stupid question, but is that how we
Yep,
see Endmin?
yep. That is a very great question.
Yeah.
The thing that Endmin came out from, that is a special kind of sarcophagus that is directly connected to the assimilated universe.
Understood. Got it.
And I think it's a very advanced version of sarcophagus. I don't really know if it has been confirmed. It is just my personal theory. But I think that Endmin's body is recreated whenever he comes out of the sarcophagus that he specifically has.
Recreated as in you said that one body can stay in this. So what do you mean by how is it recreated?
Okay, so this is the outdated version of the sarcophagus that is
Okay.
in OG Arknights.
All
You
right.
only have one body that is preserved for very long years.
Hmm.
However, the one in Endfield is a special version. This is basically just my personal theory, just telling you.
Hmm.
Uh, the one in Endfield takes your body, it converts it into Originium, and then stores it into the assimilated universe. And when you are ready, it takes it out of the assimilated universe and recreates it through Originium.
Oh,
So unlike this one, which can only hold a person for 10,000 or so years, that one can hold you for as long as you want.
understood. Okay. Huh, makes sense.
And then we have the most tragic character in Arknight's
Hmm.
history. That
Okay.
is this robot, and his name is Trevor Friston.
Mm-hmm.
This is this is
Wally.
our third this is our third predecessor. We only know three precursors that exist in Arknights, which is the priestess, the doctor, and this guy.
Hmm.
And as you know about these collapsals,
Hmm.
they, the collapsals came into Terra because Trevor Friston was too, uh, I'd say, excited about this target. and it is
yeah.
it is because of him that collapsals came into the
Oh
world.
no.
So to
Okay.
atone for his sins, he volunteered his body for something called the Preserver Project. This all these rectangle boxes here, these are all sarcophagus, and each one of them holds a predecessor.
Okay.
So if I remember correctly, there are like 3,000 of them here, and
Damn.
to actually maintain all of this sarcophagus, they needed an AI. However, they didn't want to create like an artificial intelligence, actual artificial intelligence, since they thought it will be susceptible to observers.
Huh?
So they used like an actual human mind and they uploaded it into a computer. And
And it
Trevor
was
Friston,
Kristen.
our character here, he volunteered himself to become like this AI.
Oh my god.
And he guarded every sarcophagus for 13,000 years.
Oh my lord.
So he was
Wow.
basically alone in this graveyard of his fellow species for 13,000 years as nothing but an AI.
Damn.
And the most tragic part is that after 10,000 years, the sarcophagus, the body inside the sarcophagus starts to rot. So
Shit, it was all for nothing.
after, yep, after 10,000 years, they all started dying one by one. And
Oh my god.
so he was basically like an AI, undying AI, watching all his fellow humans die.
Freaking hell. Wow.
And all of them were still alive. They actually, their bodies were disintegrated. However, their consciousness was still there. So they were still alive in there. However, he knew that if he opened the sarcophagus, they would die instantly. And actually, Trevor Preston, he hoped that there would be actual predecessors outside of this planet called Terra. He hoped that they would escape through like the Stargate to other planets. So he kept sending signals and stuff to other planets. However, no one ever responded to him. So he was basically living alone in this graveyard.
Damn.
And so now we come to another side story in which we knew about all of this. That was Lone Trail,
Hmm.
and Lone Trail had a character which was the goat Kristen Wright.
As in you the greatest of all times, or actually she's a goat?
Le- no, no, she's a golden retriever. She was just like a very awesome character in the story.
Ah, okay. Mm-hmm. All right.
So to give you a small backstory, she's from Colombia, which is based on America, so
Hmm.
freedom.
Okay.
And
Yes.
Colombia itself is very technologically advanced. They have like pioneers and shit. They try to advance their technology as fast as possible.
Okay.
And she's actually a scientist, which is based on aerospace.
Hmm.
Uh, she founded a company called the Rhine Lab, which is an aerospace biotech type company.
Hmm.
And what happened was when she was very small, she saw her parents go inside an rocket, and they tried to actually go into space. However, as you know, the star pod exists, so they slammed into the star pod and died on impact.
Wow. Okay.
So she basically saw her parents die on the star pod, basically falling as debris, and she thought it was beautiful. he
Wow.
she is kind of a psychopath, so that is
So
one
she
thing.
knew that there was her parents who were dying,
Yep.
and
And
she thought it was
she didn't
beautiful.
yep, she didn't actually thought like her parents died in vain. She thought that her parents died for the actual advancement of humanity.
Well, then I'm guessing she would
And
have been the one who would give her life for technology as well.
foreshadowing.
Oh wow.
So her goal
Okay.
is basically to go into space.
Damn.
That is her lifelong goal, to go into space.
Why did he call her the goat?
Because she was basically her character in the story. You will see when her end actually comes.
She's gonna be in Enfield or OG Arknight?
No, I mean, I am hoping that she would be in Enfield. That
Hmm.
is one thing. That is a spoiler.
Hmm. Okay.
Uh, so her entire goal is to get past the star pod,
Hmm.
and she actually came into contact with Friston at one point when she was like
And
digging down a tunnel.
and
And Friston met her, and
huh?
he saw her actual determination to actually go into space, and he saw himself in her, Trevor Friston. And as you would expect, uh, he knew that all of the predecessors in the sarcophagi were dead,
Huh?
so he helped her, and he used all of the energy that was contained inside the sarcophagus, and he helped
Mm.
her break the star pod and go into space.
Abe yaar.
And
Oh my
that
god,
meant
when
that
you say
all,
science is like brutal, it is fucking brutal. It's like they could do, I mean, the
yeah,
fact that experiments happen on humans sometimes, it's like you have to, so every damn technology that has ever happened has actually consumed lives. It's amazing, but damn.
well, I mean, it is a special case for Trevor. He already knew that all of his
Are
predecessors were
dying. So we're
dead,
like, well,
and
might as well just use them.
yep, yep, and he saw her potential, and he saw himself in her, and he
Mm.
thought, why not help her?
Makes
So
sense.
currently, he also shut himself down after completing his mission, which he failed
Hmm.
to actually protect all of the predecessors. He failed his mission, so he shut himself down. That is very simple, quite. And
Okay.
this is the
Wow.
actual. This beam of light is Kristen Wright. She actually broke the star pod using all the energy that Trevor Friston gave her through a mechanism called shaft that was a weapon.
Hmm.
And he broke the star pod for a millisecond, and her spaceship went through, and she got into space. And
Wow.
that was her goal. She basically gave her life for her goal, and it
That's
is
all? Like she
quite
was
hard
like the
to.
first dog who went to space, like just to see if they can
Yeah,
go and they
yeah,
just
yeah,
die.
yeah. That is like actual parallel between the real world and the Arknights
Wow.
world. That the actual first living being on the space was a dog,
Hmm.
and
Oh. Oh, okay. And she's a dog. Whoa. Laika.
yeah, the
I think it was
yeah,
Laika. Her name was Laika, right? The
yeah.
first
It was
dog?
like a she was a
Oh
golden
my
retriever, and
god.
Kristen is also a golden retriever.
Laika was not a golden retriever.
She was not,
No, I think it was a German Shepherd or something. Let me search up. I think she was not. Let me search up.
because I remember that dog from Guardians of the Galaxy. That was the first dog in space, and it was
It was
also a
not
golden
a golden
retriever.
retriever. It was a female dog. Wait, let me just go see. It's like I was a dog in species. So it was a terrier.
Ah, terrier.
Yeah.
Well, that's one minus for Arknights.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure there would be like, I mean, I don't, I mean, we were able to guess it was Leica, but I don't know how many people would have actually paid attention to it. But interesting.
Yeah. Well,
Mm.
Arknights actually has a lot of real world parallels. There was
Mm.
actually a World War II in Arknights as well, and a World War One. Like the actual
I hope there's
countries,
no
they
World War
had a
Three,
World
because
War.
that would be a prediction for God's sake.
Oh, we had the Agaloid War in Talos too.
There you go.
Okay, so this after she went into space, these
Huh.
were her final words.
Was she
Good night,
Russian?
Terra.
Yeah. It was Russian Reaper.
No,
Yep.
she
It was the
no.
Leica was a Russian. Yeah. Russia had
Oh
launched
yeah,
Leica.
Laika was Russian.
Yeah.
She was American though.
American, yeah.
Uh,
And Russia and America always have this thing enmity when it comes to space. So yeah, makes sense.
And
Okay.
after she went into space, she actually bought a sarcophagi with her, and
Hmm.
she knew that she can't survive
Hmm.
there for
Hmm.
long.
Hmm.
She didn't actually brought much food with her,
Hmm.
so she laid herself inside the sarcophagi and went into cryogenic sleep. These were her final words. Good night, Terra. Good night, universe.
Listen, if she went into that particular, was her body demolished, disintegrated, or did she actually survive it?
Yeah, so yeah, that is what I'm going to talk about.
Okay.
So the world of I mean the story of Endfield takes place 150 years after this original
Come again.
story in
Which
Arknights
one
End.
takes place? I'm sorry, my brain.
Endfield takes place 150 years after the main story of OG
Okay,
Arknights.
okay,
That is confirmed.
all
So
right.
she has been floating into space for at least 150 years, and I am hoping that she would actually drop
You
into
never
Talos 2 through sheer luck,
know.
because I would
Maybe.
actually like her as a playable character. She is one of my favorite characters.
Interesting.
The, it is quite hard to explain how her story actually went unless you have read the actual Lone Trail story, which is very long.
Mm-hmm.
But
How do
you
you?
just
Where
need
do
to know
you
that
read these
she,
stories?
in the original game,
Understood.
yeah,
Well, she
I
isn't
read the
gonna break my
story.
record. I'm 202 this April. Just saying.
And next up, we have the other greatest event,
Hmm.
Babel,
Hmm.
your greatest sin. That your is Doctor. I'm referring to Doctor here.
Okay.
So, Babel describes Doctor's greatest sin. So,
Oh,
as
I
you would
thought
know,
she's the Frankenstein. I mean, I'm sorry. Yours the Frankenstein. This is the monster.
no.
Okay, my bad.
She
Mhm.
she is also a very important character, like a very important character in the story. And
Understood.
she has a twin brother, so look forward to that.
Okay.
So basically, Babel. Let's first talk about the country,
Yeah.
which is, I don't think it's here. Yep, it's not here. So there is a country in which all of the Sarcas live. The country is called Kasdel,
Hmm.
the Promised Land. So that is one other parallel from the real world.
Okay. All right.
And Kasdel is actually in constant war. It is constantly demolished and constantly being rebuilt. That is why it's not currently on the map. It does not have a specific place in which it exists.
Yeah, अभी हमारे में भी नहीं है. But okay.
Yes. And she is king of all Sarkas, Teresa.
Okay.
She is the king of Sarkas,
Hmm.
Teresa, leader of Babel, and kind of like the wife of Doctor.
Okay. कितनी
Uh,
नहीं है उसकी भाई? Okay.
well, currently it's only two, the priestess
Okay.
and Teresa.
Hmm.
Which you no, actually there is only one. You will find out later why.
Oh, there's a question. Soulstar
Yeah.
says that did Edmund remember about Arknights before losing their memories?
We don't really know. Okay, I have a theory about Endmin that she priestess actually created Endmin because Endmin does not have like a background. Like she does not have literally any background before the first Talos War.
So she's again just data.
We don't know that yet.
Okay.
However, that is the theory that she is currently only data that priestess created. So that is one thing.
And Akon just said
And
that some people say that Enmin is the child of Doctor and Priestess.
yeah, that is just like a headcanon thing. That is a very popular headcanon.
Ah, okay.
And now we come to the Ghost of Babel.
Hmm.
This is Doctor's nickname when he was in Babel.
Okay.
Babel actually was an organization that Teresa created to bring all the Sarkas together because all the Sarkas are currently in war with each other. There is always a war between the Sarkas, and she wanted to bring everyone together, and that is why she created an organization called Babel. And at that time, the Doctor was known as Oracle. So, if you would remember Kalsith, the ex-wife, daughter, mother, grandmother, that character, she told her Teresa to like wake up the doctor who at that time he was known as Oracle. So she told Teresa to wake up Oracle because he know the most about oripathy, and
Understood.
that he would help her to create oripathy and finally like unite all the Sarkas.
Sakas. Understood. Understood.
So they woke up Doctor, and he was their tactician. And the Doctor at that time was Oracle. He had all of his memories, and he was a very great tactician. So great that he was known as the Ghost of Babel. Basically, one of his greatest feat was he fought 100 people with just five and won. He was he
It's
was
really
that
like
great
Ghost
of
of
a
Uchiha. Okay, yeah.
yeah. However, he did not fight himself. He basically just gave commands, and those five people killed all 100.
हाँ वही मतलब Madara in different like okay yeah let's
Yeah.
go on
So,
yeah
so currently the Doctor has three names. First is the
हाँ
Oracle, which he had when he was a precursor.
hmm.
Then he has Ghost of Babel, which he had when he was like the strategist of Babel. And
Hmm.
currently is the Doctor, which he has because he lost his memories. So yeah, he also has
Oi,
amnesia.
oi. Okay.
And uh, we actually didn't know why he had amnesia. However, that was cleared up in this event, the Babel event.
Hmm. Okay.
So now we have the Black Crown. The Black Crown itself is a precursor technology. It
Hmm.
is an archive, so it basically stores memories.
Okay.
And after all the precursors died, the Black Crown was founded by the Sarcas people.
Hmm.
And since the Black Crown itself has like a personality, it has an AI. The Black Crown chose the first Sarcas as its like wielder, and
Who's the
that
first
Sarcas was
Sarcas?
known. We don't really know. I think it was a Neslam, which is
Okay.
a species of Sarcas, a specific species,
All right.
and they became like the king of Sarcas of all Sarcas because they had a lot of knowledge.
Understood.
And whoever has the black crown is crowned as the king of Sarcas. So at that, when Babel was there,
Hmm.
Teresa had the crown, and she was known as the king of Sarcas.
Got it.
And she was actually like a very great king. Everyone knew about Sarcas. They called her Teresa Her Majesty and all.
Hmm.
And she was like a very great leader.
Okay.
And the black crown has one specific function, that is to store memories. So Teresa had all the memories from the first Sarcas that had the black crown all the way up to her.
Hmm.
And that also gave her like very strong arts because she had memories of how to cast those arts.
तो Elizabeth निकली हमारी. Hmm.
Yeah, she is based on like an England queen whose name was Teresa. I
There you
don't really
go.
remember her name.
Wow.
She was the queen of Hungary and some other regions, the
Hmm.
one she's based on.
Okay. Got it.
And let's talk about more
Damn.
the Sarkas.
Okay. Why
So,
the hell does Enfield not have these? Ah. Wow.
okay, so at the very left we have Surtur.
Okay.
She
Can
is
you zoom
actually in
in?
Enfield.
Maybe I
Let's
can
see
do
if I
this
can
way.
zoom in. I can't zoom in right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so at the
There you go.
very leftmost we have Surtur. She is in Enfield actually.
Yeah, I saw it. She
Yeah,
इसका तो निकल गया था मतलब बैनर शुरू में था.
yeah, she was like the launch banner. Are you familiar with the like reconveners thing?
The what?
The reconveners.
I probably have it in my memory somehow. If you could just explain to me
Okay,
so that I
okay. I'll
remember.
just like so as you know, Oripathy turns your body into Originium and sends your body's data into the assimilated universe.
Hmm.
So when the people from Terra came to Telos too, they also brought a lot of Originium with them because that's their main source of energy.
Hmm.
And the Originium contains the data of these people who died from Oripathy. And that
Oh.
data shard, when broken down, contains a small subspace called the Originium Woods. So these people who died from Oripathy stay in those Originium Woods, and they can go out of those Originium Woods and exist in like the actual world of physical world out of the assimilated universe. So Surtur, she had Oripathy. She died from Oripathy. She turned into data,
But
and the character.
this technology it
Uh,
happened way later, right? Because in the original, the one that you say, if that was the case, then the person who became AI and looked over the 3,000 bodies, they could have turned into
yeah.
yeah.
So,
Okay.
Originium project was not actually finished when that happened, and Trevor Friston's the timeline in which Trevor Friston became AI
Yeah.
happened way back. So, after
Oh,
Priestess finally
okay.
completed the Originium project, he didn't knew about it because he was like in an isolated place.
So he's the one who actually was in part responsible for actually making this possible.
Yeah, he was actually. He was like the main scientist of the predecessors.
Damn. Shit. Okay. All right.
So
Understood.
that's how actually Pogorechnik and Hellugar are the same people. They are just data. So
Huh?
the reconveners are people who died from Oripathy and they were reincarnated into actual living beings.
Okay.
However, there is a very big distinction.
Hmm.
Basically, think of it as someone basically told you to watch a movie
Hmm.
and you watched that movie,
Hmm.
and then someone told you that the main character were you in past life. That is basically what happens with reconveners. They have memories of their actual past self, which
Ah.
had oripathy.
Ah.
However, they are very disconnected from themselves, of their past selves. So they are actually a separate entity and the same character uh, alongside each other. I hope
Give me a
that was not
second.
too
No,
complicated to
no, no.
understand.
I'm trying to relate this to something. That's the reason why I'm thinking. So for example, you lived, you're one person, and you get oripathy.
Yep,
You die. And
yep,
then your data,
yeah.
I mean, you then come back to life, but you do not know who you were. You're just a new person. So basically, this is your second life.
Yeah, however, you have memories of yourself from the past life, but you know that you are a separate person from that guy.
Understood. So basically, you're two people. But then how are you two people when you know that you just came out from the same original data?
Uh, think of it as like a clone. So reconveners are clone that have memories of their original self, but they know they are not the original self.
This is so technological. This is like what happens with AI when you go to the all these. That's the reason
Yeah,
I
that
stopped
is.
because Gemini and all of these movies that have come out, it's the same theory.
Yeah, it is quite complicated to
Hmm.
understand. Basically, they are the same
Okay, there's a
people and not the
question.
same
I'm
people. That.
sorry, but Soulstar
Yep.
has a question. So, if
Yeah, sure.
reconveners are just data, isn't all data in the world traceable by the scalasis or what they are called? Scalpels? What? I don't know. I don't know what they're called. Ik minute.
Observers.
I don't know. Scalpels, bola. Couldn't the reconveners be intercepted by the scalp?
Collapsals.
Collapsals, yes. So Leviathan can be tracked.
Uh, Here's the thing. The collapsals are a hive mind. So their main body exists at a place and they can't just travel. They have a black mist which sort of acts like their physical bodies.
Hmm.
Wherever the black mist goes, that's where the collapsals go. They do not have a physical body, but they have like a representation of it.
Okay.
So we are done with the Surtur, which is
Hmm.
Leviathan. The
Hmm.
Surtur is her Arknight's name, and Leviathan is her Enfield name.
Hmm.
And then we have Horderer.
Why is he not in Enfield?
He has
Okay.
Oripathy, so he might be in Enfield at one point.
Oh, I wish so. But I will play the
He
OG
has
one, but okay.
a wife actually. He's a married man.
It's okay.
Uh, he's a Sarcas mercenary, and a special thing about Sarcas mercenary is they don't have names. They basically just have mercenary names because they can die at any time. Since
I mean, it
Kazdel
looks
is
like a knight
always at war.
anyways.
Yeah, since Kazdel is always at war, they can die anytime, so they don't really have names,
It's
and they're
like
not very
having those
literate.
dog tags because you're just soldiers are gonna die.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yep. And next time we have W. This is
Also, he
a
sims
very.
for a streamer?
Oh yeah, yeah, he does. We have a streamer called
What?
You Official. That was like a joke character for first of April, and
Oh.
there was a comment from a name Hodrer.
Hmm.
So we just like correlated that, and it was not hard to think that Hodrer was actually the one who sims for the streamer.
Well, I hope I was a streamer, but okay. Cool. Yeah.
And next time we have W.
And now
She
does he
is
not have
like
a
a
wife? I mean, he can go around and have sim for having a wife, but no, he cannot sim because he's married. Okay, I get the logic.
uh, W. She's like a very, very, very popular character in Arknights.
Who?
She was actually a villain at first.
Who
Her
are we
name is
talking about? Oh,
W.
wait. Oh, shit. I forgot that I've zoomed in and I cannot make out which one you're talking
Ah,
about. Yeah, there it
this
is.
one,
Yes.
so her name is W, which is because she can't read or write. She is illiterate. So she's literally just took the name W. And
Well, she took a nice
she
name.
is a psychopath. She is a
I
psychopath,
can tell.
basically.
She reminds me of Camellia from Wuthering Waves.
And actually her arts reflect that, so that is another thing. Arts reflect your like mental state and where you live, so
Understood.
that can affect your arts. Her arts
Mm.
is basically exploding things. She can make explosives out of nowhere.
Ah, understood.
And well, it would be very long if I were to tell everything about her, but basically she is the current strongest character in the game, like the very meta character.
Understood. Okay.
And when her banner came out, I think the revenue chart surpassed both Genshin and Honkai Star Rail at that time. So
Wow.
like Arknights
Okay.
is like a niche game, but it can also like top revenue charts when like popular characters comes out. Like
Damn.
a very popular character, like a male limited character who is a Silver Ash, he is coming out soon. And when he came out,
Oh
Arknights
my
also topped
god.
the charts that time.
Damn. Yeah, I
And
guess I should start. Mm.
well, it is like a tower defense game, so I doubt it would be very easy to get.
All right, I'm down.
And here, no, I was not really. I did not want to say that.
And yeah, you said it.
Uh,
You said it.
uh, okay, so even I took like almost 2 years to actually get Arknights. That's why I was saying that.
That's okay. You
It took
took time.
me.
It's
It took
not
me
that
almost.
I'm not graduating soon, so I guess I'll get it in five
Well, I
years,
was a
10 years.
teenager at that time,
If you
so
got
I guess.
okay.
Well, here we have this guy. He's Flamebringer. His code name is Flamebringer. He does not have a real name, and we do not know anything about him. He was like a character given for free, and he does not have any lore. I do not know why. Because he's quite a cool character. I really like his design. That's
Hmm.
why I put him there. But
Well, I
he
mean,
does
I've
not have
seen
that
like
many
mostly
lore.
they don't really give good unless and until it's like a villain or a hero. I don't think I've seen games actually give good lore about male characters. It's always the
Yeah.
female that gets more lore, but yeah, it's kind of obvious.
No, that
Obvious.
is not really true for OG Arknights because Hodrer is like an actual main cast.
And that's what I said.
He
Unless and
has
until you have
like
like a main hero or a villain. It's mostly if when you have NPCs, you would might have more lore of
yeah,
female
yeah,
characters than actually male NPCs.
yeah. His kit is also very shit, so I don't really use him anymore.
Oh well, okay.
Yeah, and there is one more thing. If you look closely, he has like a collar on his neck that has some blue markings on them.
Yeah.
That is like a oripathy suppression thing.
So he
So
has
that's
okay, understood.
yeah, he has oripathy, and I think they will add him in Enfield because he does not have that much lore in OG Arknights.
Are
Surtur also did not have much lore in OG Arknights, and that is why they
Wow.
gave her very much lore in Enfield.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so I am actually hoping to see him in Enfield because he does have quite the cool character design.
Hmm.
And one more thing you would notice is that every single character has like a different art style, and
Yeah.
that is because like the developers they commission artists to make characters for the game.
Okay.
So every single character has been created by a different artist.
Hmm. I can tell. Yeah, makes sense.
And Sarcas actually have I think I already told you that Sarcas have sub races in between them. They just come under the Sarcas as like a overview,
Yeah,
and they
details.
prefer to go by Sarcas to make it less complicated. So like Surtur is a demon, Hodrer is I think he's a gargoyle.
Okay.
Uh, W is a cockroach. Uh,
Eh?
I, she is a cockroach. Yeah, that happened. And Flamebringer is also like a half
Wow.
demon.
Maybe dissect cockroach. Okay.
And now we have the important lore bit, the linchpin.
Okay.
So, as you would know, the precursors are like a type 3 civilization, so travel between planets a lot. And since the universe has a speed limit of the light speed, they actually go into stasis chambers and they wait out the time in which they have to travel. And to make sure that they don't go mentally dumb, they have something called a linchpin.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so a linchpin is it's like a second personality in your brain. That is the simplest way to explain it, which you can denote to a specific person. So the doctor, the oracle, chose priestess as his linchpin. So whenever he would get stuck or he would need to talk to someone, priestess would come and they would had a chat in his head.
Mm-hmm. Delulu.
Uh, however, priestess, as you would know, was a bit too possessive, and she hijacked
Yeah.
his linchpin, and she basically used the linchpin to implant specific thoughts in his head.
This specific what?
That I will be getting to. So
Okay.
now we come to Theresis the goat.
Damn.
This is
Twin brother
the
of
twin
the
brother of
female.
Theresa.
Okay. Hmm.
Yep, he is the chief general
Wow.
of the Sarcas military commission. He is also the king of Sarcas, and he is a man of commitment, focus, and sheer fucking will.
Understood.
So these are, so as you would know, these are twin
Bro's
brothers.
messy. Okay. I thought CR7, but okay. Yeah.
So Theresa and him are actually twin brothers. So the Black Crown, which chose Theresa as like the king of Sarkaz, actually
Mm-hmm.
chose both of them.
Okay.
However, Theresis gave up the Black Crown. He gave up the seat for the king of Sarkaz to Theresa because he thought she would be a much better king than him.
Mm. Women are though. Okay.
And and he became like the military commission. So they had
Mm.
a plans. Teresa was the carrot, he was the stick. So he would use force, Teresa would use kindness to basically unite the people of Kazdel and all the
Mm.
Sarkaz race.
Understood.
That was their plan. However, she ruined it all.
No wonder you called her the evil person.
Yeah, the most evil woman in
Mm.
Terra. He is also the rightful heir to the crown because he had more authority over the Black Crown than Teresa. He willingly gave it up.
Okay.
And this is like just the artwork, official artwork from the latest chapter.
Okay.
Now we have your greatest sin, the doctor's greatest sin. So after she and Kalsith woke Oracle up, he worked with them inside Babel, and his goal was actually similar to theirs. However, the doctor had a problem. Uh, he was a predecessor, and his goal was to save the predecessor race. He did not have any obligation to save the Sarkaz race, which came after their race.
Hmm.
So, like every single person in Terra. However, when he was like in a dilemma,
Hmm.
like should I help these people with the effectively eliminating Originium from their planet?
Hmm.
If he eliminated Originium from their planet, he knew for sure that the race would just disappear with him.
Hmm.
So that was his dilemma. Should I help them and doom my own race, or should I help my own race and doom these people?
Hmm.
Because he was the only person that could help the Sarkaz and all the people of Terra because he was the partner of Priestess and he knew the second best about Oripathy and Originium.
Hmm.
And he could actually do that. However, once he consulted with his linchpin,
Hmm.
that was Priestess,
Hmm.
she, as you would know, that she manipulated his linchpin to
Hmm.
plant specific thoughts in his brain.
Hmm.
Those specific thoughts were to help his own race and doom the people of Terra. So
Okay.
he betrayed her. He actually
The
betrayed
Sarkas.
Theresa along with
The brother.
Theresis. He made a plan with his brother that he would kill Theresa.
Wait.
And
So, he made a plan with him, this guy, the brother, to kill the sister.
yeah, yeah, that and Theresis actually planned very many steps ahead for before Doctor.
Why?
He well, it is very complicated to explain. However, to
But then
make
you
it as
said that he
simple as
willfully gave
possible,
his crown to her.
yep, because he knew that she would be a very much better king than him. However, he knew that she trusted the doctor too much. So he basically sacrificed his sister to save his race.
Okay. Mm.
And he planned with doctor, and they assassinated Teresa. And however, before Teresa died,
Mm.
she used her power of the Black Crown, which the power of the Black Crown is to store memories,
Mm.
and she used those power to basically delete all of Doctor's memories because she knew that the only thing holding Doctor back from helping the people of Terra was his linchpin and his memories of being a predecessor. So that is why the Doctor has amnesia. She basically took all his memories away.
Why do I feel like this part you've told us before?
Yeah, I only told you that doctor has amnesia. I didn't really explain it. This is the actual amnesia explanation of why he has amnesia.
Can you repeat it again? Because I feel like I just had a deja vu. Okay, that's the reason I stopped. Can you explain this again? I'm sorry.
Okay, so the doctor, the doctor was manipulated by a
Hmm.
priestess
Hmm.
to betray the Sarcas and Babel and
Yeah.
kill Teresa.
Ah.
Doctor made plan with the Thereses to kill Teresa,
Hmm.
and Thereses sent assassins to kill Teresa.
Hmm.
And once Teresa was on the verge of death, she used her powers of the Black Crown and deleted all of Doctor's memories,
Okay.
so that Doctor would not be bound by his memories as a predecessor and actually help the people of Terra.
Understood. Okay.
And that is like the biggest low drop we had in the entire game, which I just summarized in a very short paragraph.
Okay.
Like when I actually read Babel, I was actually in tears when she died because of the mental impact I had. Because Teresa was actually mentioned a lot in the story,
Hmm.
and we knew that she was a very kind and giving character,
Hmm.
and almost everyone remember her fondly, especially like Amia, the main heroine of the game.
Hmm.
She Teresa is basically like a mother for Amia,
Hmm. Hmm. The bunny that you showed.
and yep, and. After she died, she gave the black crown to
Hmm.
Amia.
Okay.
So,
Okay. The Chimera
however,
King. Okay.
the black crown had a property
Hmm.
that it could only be wielded by the Sarkaz. Any other race, if they try to wield the black crown, they would get severe oripathy and they would die very soon.
Okay.
And she transferred the black crown to Amia, but she sealed a lot of its power so that she wouldn't just die immediately, Amia. And she became a half Sarkaz, half bunny, and that's why she's called the Chimera King.
Oh, the Chimera King. Okay, got it.
Yep. The chimera is actually a concept in it because there are a lot of races. So if two people of a different race have a child, that is called a chimera.
Hmm.
However, Amia herself is an artificial chimera because she has the black crown that makes her half Sarkaz.
Hmm. 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 Understood.
And he has very overpowered abilities in the lore.
Hmm.
And in the gameplay as well, she is very overpowered because of the black crown.
Hmm. 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 Makes
And
sense.
that was the story of Babel.
Damn, bro.
This is like the actual crime scene. That is Doctor,
Hmm.
that is Amia, which is hugging Teresa, her dead body,
Oh god.
and these are like the assassins which
Assassins.
came to kill Teresa.
Okay, this got darker. I didn't expect it to be
Yeah,
this dark. I thought we were gonna go into
yeah,
okay, this is gonna be great. We're gonna have races, nice fights, but wow, this was dark.
yeah. So Babel was like our biggest low drop in the story. We knew about the predecessor. We
And
came to know about
when did this
Doctor's
lore drop
history.
came?
This was last year, actually
Uh,
before last year, so 2024.
hmm. Oh shit. Ah, damn. So Enfield starts with this is all happened, and 105
Oh no,
years.
this is like the Babel is actually like a prequel to the main story.
Oh, okay,
So
got
the
it.
main story is
Don't let her know
a
about
bit
Gummy.
after. Oh, yeah, I think we'll skip. We'll skip Kami.
Eto.
uh, so,
Okay.
Just to give you like a taste of what Arknights actually is about, Gummy is from a side story called "The Children of Ursus," which is widely considered to be the darkest story of Arknights.
Ah,
Uh,
okay.
the premise of the story is some children, school children actually, were trapped in a school due to a war, and they were slowly running out of food, so they decided to cannibalize each other. The
I was
actual
okay, but
story
I'll be
goes
okay with high
into
school. Okay. Jesus.
the actual
Oh
story goes
God.
into like
Oh,
very
okay.
many details, which is a lot darker than this summary. But it is
Uh,
considered like a very dark story in Arknights.
okay. Who the hell made these stories? Now I want to know. Okay, I don't know. I mean, but I'm really interested in people who make those stories. So it's a team makes it. Do we know who's actually made the game?
Oh, like the actual premise, like the lore and everything, was probably decided by Hai Mao, the game's director,
Okay.
and he has like a team of writers that write these stories.
Okay, I'll find that person who made the damn gummy, dude. You're not surviving. Yeah, you shall. Oh my god.
And
And then he becomes a king?
yeah, Teres, no, he dies.
How?
So this is
Age?
like a very big spoiler for the current story, so I'm not going to go into
Okay,
details, but
don't. It's okay. Don't.
he actually halfway succeeded into uniting all the Sarcas, and due to his oripathy, he died. And because he died due to oripathy, I am very much hoping to see him in Enfield.
मरना ही था
Because
तो फिर थेरेसा को क्यों मारा बेवकूफ idiot.
you would actually understand if you read like the actual entire Babel
I mean, I
storyline.
get for
He
the
had like
greater good, for the Sarcas to unite.
yeah, he
I'm
had like
manipulated because I'm an idiot because it's like Trump and Netanyahu. But okay, fine, fine, fine. We'll just be like, okay, fine, we did it for the plot. Ah, damn. Okay, I don't know
yeah.
about you, but
So
I don't understand why do games have to have a dark story. I don't think anything. I mean, I've never
oh
really been. I mean, okay, yeah, that's great. Oh my god. Oh, this is amazing. This is OG. But I don't understand the whole point of actually having darker stories because it doesn't make anything good for the player. I mean, I'm talking about myself. I'm not like I'm playing a game.
yeah,
It's
sure.
good, yeah. But then when you be like, oh, this happened. No, that's our dark. No, I just it hits
Yeah,
you
well,
more
everyone
than
has their preferences.
that's true. I mean, I have enough shit in my life to actually go through this, but I still want to play it,
Uh,
and I'm gonna be kind of like selfish here. I'm just playing it for the hot guys, but okay, yeah,
oh yeah, if you're only about to play it for the hot guys, there are a lot of hot guys
that's
in
it.
Arknights.
Not everything has to be happy
Uh,
go lucky. Well, my life is not happy go lucky, so at least I'll have to play a game who's happy go lucky.
Actually, one of the reason why the story is incredibly dark is because it is based on actual real world life.
I
A
could
lot of
tell.
the themes and
Makes sense.
worlds and
That's what I'm saying.
countries.
My life, real life is anyway much more shit going on. Ah, it's gonna be similar to HSR, by the way. I dropped HSR a long time ago, so uh,
Uh, I mean, HSR is still a lot of happy-go-lucky time thing. It is not so much in Arknights.
wow, that made me
I
feel
mean, there
good.
there is actually happy undertones in Arknights because if I'm going to tell about like the main theme of the story, it
Mm,
is whether uh, a civilization that is very much advanced has the right to decide the fate of a civilization of another civilization that is not much advanced than them.
mm.
That is like the main philosophical question that is in
That's exactly
Arknights.
what I felt like. You know, when you the whole idea of how this one particular place wanted to try and because that's how colonization works. They and that's how it
Yes.
happens. You tell them कि ये पढ़ो English पढ़ो तुम्हारे लिए अच्छा रहेगा, and then they colonize. That's how you
Yep.
colonize.
So
Wait,
yeah,
okay,
that
another
is
question. Is Arknights also dealing
yep.
with Aglioi? I don't know how to pronounce it, or Landbreaker?
Agaloid.
Yeah.
Okay, so Agaloid and Landbreakers. Agaloid are a specific type of creature that came from the Blight, which is only unique to Talos 2, so only Enfield. And Landbreakers are a nomadic group of people that were established by a war hero
Mm.
in Enfield after the first Agaloid War.
No.
So yeah, they don't have those. However, we do have similar things.
Mm. Understood. Thank you. Oh my god. Wow. You know what?
And
I'm not gonna say I
so,
don't like it because I'm someone who actually goes up and reads Gans and stuff, and they'd be like, "Why is this sad?"
oh
But
yeah,
this
Gans,
is what attracts you.
I love that
Unfortunately,
manga.
Dark Things, yeah, Gans is really nice. So I feel like that's the irony actually. But when you relate to things that are real life, you feel like, "Oh, that's super great." You know, you feel like, "Oh, yeah, that's relatable." So
Yeah,
at one
yeah,
point I am just not happy with, because when you play a game, it's like, and especially when I'm playing gacha, it's like you live that story while you're playing it, and you're so attached to the game that you feel everything that the character is feeling, and it just doesn't, it does not do any good to you if it's a bad story. So bad story in the sense like it's a sad story. So I think that's the only thing that I always have
I mean,
reservations
I
about, but I
also
end up playing it, so I'm an idiot.
yeah. I mean, I also didn't really want like a very much dark story as it got OG Arknights. However, it is very fun to read and like very intriguing, so I am reading it. Like,
Hmm.
I don't want anything bad to happen to the characters, but I just can't stop reading the misery.
Hmm. That's a thing. I mean, it's a theory that a lot of people get attracted to negative. That's the reason why news and media works, because they just report
Yeah.
about bad news. So, and
I mean, if everyone was reporting that a flower boomed here,
nobody want
so
to
I
be
mean, no one would be
so
watching.
exactly. It's like that's how communication and that world works. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. I
And
think Solstar has another question. So, Enfield's
yes,
Enfield's main goal is to reconnect with the Cosmic Gate because they got separated.
no, Enfield's main goal is to just colonize the planet, that is Talos 2. That is their entire goal, just to make it
Wow.
habitable.
Yeah. Let's go Mars. Okay. So,
Now
yeah.
we come to the final part, that is
Okay.
Terra's greatest threat, which is the Seaborns.
Wait, give me a second. Give me a
Uh,
second.
yep.
Uh, I don't know where, but I've seen this view. Fuck, just give me
That
a second.
specific image.
Yeah. It's an old anime movie.
Oh,
Oh yeah, this one. Um, this fuck. The Ghibli movie.
a Ghibli movie.
Yeah. It's where the insects come out. Wait, Ghibli movie.
Uh,
Wait.
I have not really watched any Ghibli movie, so I
Okay,
can't be of
fine.
help there.
No. You continue with the lore. I'm listening to you. So I'll find the
Okay,
movie first.
so just like the collapsals, these are the second greatest threat of the planet, which the collapsals are a world-ending threat, and these two are a world-ending threat.
Huh.
The seaborns, as you would expect, come from the sea,
Huh.
and the imagine. Have you watched JJK?
Yes. Which part?
So you know about Mahoraga, right?
Yes.
So imagine Mahoraga if that was like an entire species of monsters.
Oh. Understood.
So these things can adapt, and these are very incredibly intelligent creatures. Like they are not mindless monsters because they have a hive mind, so they can share information with each other. And the hive mind is called the V many.
Okay.
And there is a existence called the leviathans, which are very great sea bonds which have lived for thousands of years, and their existence comparable to the Ferenmuts, which are the gods of Arknights. So the
Okay.
Seaborn is basically a collective hive mind of gods whose entire purpose is to assimilate all living beings into itself.
Huh.
And they are not particularly evil because their goal is to like make sure everyone lives under their banner. That is like they're not really doing it out of malice. They just
Uh.
have this goal to like
Hmm.
save everyone, because I'm going into that lore bit a bit later. But these are what humanoid seaborns look like. These were people
Hmm.
who were infected by the seaborns and they turned into these things.
Understood.
And another like interesting thing is that they are immune to Originium. So if you are a Seaborn, you can't get Oripathy.
Hmm.
And then we come to my almost second favorite faction, the Aegir.
Hmm.
And this is a country which is based on Atlantis, the underwater palace. And
Okay.
these are the Aegirs. So
Yeah.
the one on the left, these are Atlanteans, the fish people.
Hmm.
These are just generic NPCs. I just took these from an event.
Ah,
This here, the small guy, this is a femboy.
I can tell.
This is, and his
You-
name is Mizuki.
Hmm.
And do not pet him because he will eat you.
Do not pet him because he'll eat you.
Yeah, yep, he has
What
a
is he,
very big
cannibal?
appetite.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, he is kind of a cannibal. He can eat pretty much anything.
Well.
And
Nice.
next to him, we have our operator. His name is Lumen,
Hmm.
but his actual name is Jordi. He's a Spaniard.
Okay.
Hi, Jordy.
Uh, and I think he's based on a cuttlefish, I think.
Hmm.
And next to him, we have another Aegir. She's VD. I do not know much lore about her. She does not have much lore about herself.
Hmm.
And she's based on a seahorse. So
Hmm.
the Aegirs actually vary. So as you can see, the people on the left have pointy ears. So
Hmm.
that's how you can identify an Aegir.
Hmm.
And Lumen also have pointy ears. So that's how you know he's an Aegir.
Hmm.
VD actually has tails and seahorse-like ears. So she actually have animal-like features. So that's how you know she's an Aegir.
Hmm.
However, if you were to look at Mizuki, you would see that he does not have pointy ears or animalistic features.
Ah,
So
Suji.
Aegirs are like the most comparable to humans.
Okay, understood.
So, if you were to reincarnate into the Arknights universe, you would pass off as an Aegir.
Ah,
And
okay. That's the closest to the human, you mean to say.
yeah, I mean, predecessors are the stand-in for humans. However, these are the closest second thing.
Yeah, because so when all the other people they converted from animals to humans,
Yep.
this one is
So
just a human?
no, this one is fish. These are all
Not
fish
the other
people.
ones, the middle femboy.
Oh, and yeah, no, he's an octopus.
Oh, you got tentacles. Okay.
Yeah, he
All
does have
right.
tentacles. I mean,
Okay.
they're not visible right now, but he does have them.
Interesting. Wow.
And one more thing is that some Aegis can breathe underwater, but some can't.
Hmm.
That is another interesting thing.
Ah, somebody.
Like some can and some can't. It depends on person to person. I don't think we have any specific requirement that tells us who can and who can't.
Hmm.
And they are great swimmers as you would expect from a fish. And next up, we have the place where they live, the Millennium.
Okay.
This is like an underwater city. So,
Okay. Pause. We have a question.
yep, yeah,
Um,
sure.
does Arknights Endfield, both of them, have lore have any SCP relations?
Oh, SCP. Yeah, this is like an SCP inspired thing, the
What's
Seaborns and the
SCP?
Collapsals.
I'm sorry, I'm stupid.
Uh, SCP is a niche internet culture thing. It is
Mm-hmm.
like a forum where you can make up imaginary monsters and put them up there.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so that is an SCP, secure, contain, protect. So that is like a separate universe where these monsters exist.
Hmm.
And they have very, very trippy monsters as you would expect from a random internet thing.
Hmm. And I'm so sorry to pause you here, Dave, but
You
welcome
sure?
to the new people because I wasn't able to see their messages. So
Oh
hi
yeah.
everyone and hi यार इंडियन हूँ भाई मैं इंग्लिश में अलग बोल रही हूँ पर हिंदी हिंदी आती है मेरे को. Yes, you can go on. Millennium.
Okay, so Millennium. So the Aegir are like thousands of years advanced from every other single country in Terra because the Millennium and other city underwater cities were actually left by the predecessors. So uh, these are like if you would got some very hyper technology from aliens, that's what it's like.
Hmm.
So these are very incredibly intelligent and very much technologically advanced. And the main purpose of Aegir, the actual society itself, is to keep the Seaborns at bay.
Okay.
So they basically try and keep them out of Terra. They try and contain the Seaborn into the sea itself. For
Ah.
that, they make weapons and they test the weapons against the Aegir. However, they have a strict policy that they can't use too much advanced weapons. Like for
Hmm.
example, if you used a gun, you
Hmm.
can't just throw on a missile on them. You have to use like a bigger gun, let's say AK-47.
Hmm.
So like you can't just throw whatever you have at them. You need like a specific limit of technological advancement because the Seaborns can adapt. They are the Mahoragas, if you remember. So if they were to adapt at a very high level weapon,
Hmm.
the lower level weapons won't work against them. That's and another thing is that they threw an atomic bomb at the Leviathan at one of the Seaborn, and it was destroyed. It
Okay.
tanked it. It regenerated, and now atomic bombs don't work against the Seaborn, like any of the Seaborn.
Listen, this is like how viruses work.
Yeah, they are a virus actually. So
Makes sense.
let's explain the Seaborn a bit.
Hmm.
They have one single purpose,
Hmm.
that is to assimilate every single living creature into themselves to save them from the threat from above. They know that the observers exist and
Hmm.
they know the only way to save every living creature is
Hmm.
to assimilate into themselves. And that
Okay.
is their purpose and that is why the Seaborns exist.
Hmm.
So why do they exist is they were Ferenmuts, the godlike creatures of Arknights, and the predecessors actually took those Ferenmuts and they biologically engineered them into Seaborns.
Abe yaar.
Yeah, that this was another one of the predecessors' plan to save themselves from the observers.
Oh.
And however, they didn't finish the project in time, and we have Seaborns now. They
Hmm.
are uncontained and roaming free. They only know that they must assimilate everyone into themselves, into the hive mind.
Hmm.
However, they do not know why. They just know that they have to do this, and that is their purpose.
Hmm. It's human-made disasters. I
Yep.
mean, whatever species-made disasters. Okay, got it.
Yeah, so and the Aegis, they because they can adapt, so Aegis slowly develop technology and try to keep them contained in the ocean.
Hmm.
And one of their experiments were the Abyssal Hunters.
Hmm.
This is my favorite faction in Arknights. Like we have factions of similar characters, and
Hmm.
this is one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
You will see soon. So basically, Abyssal Hunters were bioengineered humans, warriors, which the
Oh,
Aegir made.
basically
So
Frankenstein's
Aegir,
monster.
yeah, they are so incredibly tough and strong that they can fight the Ferenmuts on their own. So basically, they are basically gods in human shape.
Okay. Like, as in, like, superhumans.
Yeah, like super soldiers and stuff.
Hmm.
However, they can go toe to toe against humans, well, gods. I mean,
Makes sense. Okay.
and these are our five known abyssal hunters.
Damn. Wow.
So this here, the one on the very left side,
Huh?
is Ulpianus. He is based on a humpback whale,
Okay.
and
Wow.
he is one of the strongest abyssal hunters because he was the first prototype.
Oh, okay.
And he did actually single-handedly he killed one leviathan. I remember that was Isharmla, the leviathan known as Isharmla. He single-handedly killed that, which
Mm.
if you would know from the size, that is
Yeah, this
one
the
single
eye.
tentacle of
Hmm.
yep. This
Hmm.
is just one single tentacle of leviathan.
Yeah. Damn.
And he basically killed single-handedly. I mean, he's one of the
Crazy.
strongest characters. And next to him, we have the second abyssal hunter. She is Gladia. She
Hmm.
is based on a swordfish.
Okay.
And next to her, we have Skadi. She is also one of the most popular characters in Arknights.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
she is based on, I think it was a killer whale.
Ooh.
And
Okay. Yeah, I can tell from the top. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
and she is very, very much lore important. So remember her.
Uh-huh.
And next to her, we have Spectre. She's based off a shark, as
Yeah, I
you
can
can
see.
see.
Hmm.
Yeah, and she is schizophrenic.
Oh.
Basically, because of the fight they had with the Seaborn, she basically has PTSD and Oripathy.
Mm. Oh well.
And next to her, we have Andriana. She is based off a cuttlefish, and she is basically Lowlight's insert. The director of the game, Hai Mao, he cosplayed himself as a